This is London with Bitcoin Spike. Hit the like button if you are trading Bitcoin. Let's dig into the details today. VIP, our #1 trading group. Yes, we caught the move again. I'm going to show you exactly the chart. In terms of what I brought to the VIP, the ascending triangulation in the back, right before, boom, the lift off to the upside. That's VIP. This is London, former hedge fund owner, private non-SEC, not financial advice. I have a bit of a treat today. Let's go through the details. Hope you're having a good week thus far. We're going to be learning, digging in to speed resistance bands as we discuss on the daily time frame, the current potential for a bull pennant, the move to the upside, symmetrical consolidation. I want to inform you about speed resistance lines and the relevancy currently with Bitcoin. Now, the New York Institute of Finance publishes Murphy's, John J. Murphy, technical analysis of the financial markets. That is where Wall Street goes to school. New York Institute of Finance, literally in New York, and literally where Wall Street traders go to school. They say in their book, copyright pertaining to them, available on the internet for copyright purposes. I'll state that it is available on the internet. In terms of speed resistance lines, speaking of thirds, let's touch on another technique that combines the trend line with percentage retracements. Speed lines. This technique, developed by Edson Gold, is actually an adaptation of the idea of dividing the trend into thirds. The main difference from the percentage retracement concept is that the speed resistance lines or speed lines measure the rate of ascent or descent of a trend. In other words, it's speed. Speed resistance lines measure the speed of a trend. To construct, pay attention, open up your charts. Let's go through this. I want you to be fluent in the ways of constructing a speed line. I'm going to show you the relevance immediately to the pattern in play, the bull pennant, and demonstrate exactly that we are on a speed line. In terms of the daily chart, please go to the daily chart. Now, examples of speed resistance lines in an uptrend. The vertical distance from the peak to the beginning of the trend is divided into thirds. Two trend lines are then drawn from point 1 to points 2 and 3. Points 1 to 2 and 3. The upper line is the 2/3 speed line. Upper line is the 2/3 speed line. The lower line is the 1/3. Okay, the 1/3 speed line. The lines should act as support during market corrections. When they're broken, they revert to resistance lines on bounces. Sometimes these speed lines intersect price action. The lines should act as support during market corrections. Did you read that? The line should act as support during market corrections. Now, to construct a bullish speed line, find the highest point in a current uptrend from the high point on the trend, from where the high point on the trend began. The vertical line is then divided into thirds. Now, what we will do on the left is we will construct, please pay attention, we will construct a line on the daily from the low. We will restart here. We will start from the low. We will construct from the low to the high of the range interval. That will be step number 1, to define from the low to the high of the range interval. Next, we must divide this line into thirds. I have modified the Fibonacci retracement tool, which I will show you how to do, into, and we will start from the top and drag to the bottom. And this will demonstrate the 2/3 line, or 66%, and the 1/3 line, or 1/3, right? As we look to modify the standard Fibonacci retracement, it could not be easier. other than deselecting all of the items and merely setting one line to 0.33, setting another line to 0.66. Very easy. We want the 1/3 and the 2/3, or 0.33 and 0.66. Now, once you've done that, I recommend saving the template as, for instance, speed line, 1/3 and 2/3, so that you can quickly deploy that in the future, Now, what we've done is draw from the low to the high. We have identified the 2/3 and the 1/3. Okay, we've divided that into thirds in terms of the height. Now I want to show you the quick draw feature. The title of the video, the quick draw feature. I want you to go into the specific fib speed resistance fan. This is going to require some slight modifications by you. Again, like the retracement, it couldn't be easier. Fib speed retracement fan, starting at the low, drawing from the low, always drawing to the high. Always drawing to the high. I want you to notice right now, where are some intersections as you look at the right side of your screen, the New York Institute of Finance, as you look at the left side of your screen, Bitcoin. Where are the intersections? The intersections right now on the line, the box that we have constructed. You see the box framework here on the right-hand side. Taking a look at the intersections, I want to show you the intersection between the 1/3 Fibonacci and the 1/3 Fibonacci and this line, okay? The 1/3 Fibonacci and this line. I also want to show you the intersection of the 2/3 Fibonacci and this line. And I want to demonstrate right now the importance from the low to the high, the speed, the Fibonacci speed resistance fan, which I've modified. Pay attention. From the low to the high, I want you to see the intersection right now between the Fibonacci retracement, that 1/3 level, that Fibonacci retracement, or actually that would be the 2/3 level on top, pardon, the 1/3 level below, and the specific speed lines. Do you see the speed line intersecting there clearly? Do you see that specific speed line intersecting that confluence on the 1/3, the speed line? Again, on the top, looking for that confluence, the intersection of the 2/3 and that specific, the boxed line, right? That 2/3 speed line. Now, how will you quick draw this? What will you do? You'll need to go into the Fibonacci, the fib speed lines. Third menu item down, go down quite a ways. Fib speed resistance fan. Select it. I want you to draw it low to high. Low to high on the interval, or high to low if we reverse the process. Drawing low to high. After you've drawn such, I want you to go into the specific settings. Again, couldn't be easier, like the Fibonacci retracement. I want you to deselect all of the settings. That's it. Deselect all of the numerical settings. And I want you to only have the 1/3 and the 2/3 set as parameters. This is the quick draw. This eliminates the need for you to draw the box, to draw the Fibonacci retracements, to find the intersections, to identify exactly the 1/3 or the 2/3. We don't need to do such. All we need to do is open the Fibonacci speed resistance fan. I want you to add in a numerical 0.33. I want you to add in a 1/3. I want you to add in the numerical 0.66, which is 2/3. I want you to add those in along with a 1. If you'd like to add a 1, you may. So 0, the numbers we need. not any of the other Fibonacci's, the 0, the 0.33, the 0.66, and the 1, just on the top, just on the top. In terms of the quick draw, make sure you save the fib speed resistance fan. Make sure that you save the specific speed resistance fan, the template. Down below, you'll have an option always to save. Let me pull this up. Save as, and we will do 1/3 and 2/3 fib speed resistance fan. And once you've saved that, you'll always be able to pull this feature back up without disturbing your defaults. Also, the same will occur on your Fibonacci retracements. In terms of the quick draw, you will no longer need to draw the line out, to draw the line up from the low to the high or from the high to the low. You'll no longer need to do that initial work of drawing from the low to the actual high. You'll not need to do that. You'll not need to thereafter to draw in and modify your specific Fibonacci retracements, custom settings to wherein you have your 1/3 and 2/3, your 0.33 and 2/3. You'll no longer need to do that. Instead, once you set up your speed resistance fan, you'll only need to choose your specific fib speed retracement tool, bam. And you will be able to see, as you see right now, that as Bitcoin is currently in a bull pennant on the daily, that it's also right up against and using that 2/3 speed resistance line as support. Very exciting. As we use our custom indicator as a tool, as we use the Bollinger Band tactics as identified by New York Institute of Finance as a tool, as we go into the end of the fourth quarter here with VIP, I wanted to bring you this tool to allow you to excel in the market, to show you another quick draw solution so that you can deploy your skills as quickly as possible and be ahead of the game. That's our goal with VIP. In terms of this bottom line, I'll encourage you to read additionally in John J. Murphy, Technical Analysis of the Financial Markets. In terms of the reversals, you'll see the same exact, or let's say the reverse of the process, you'll see the same exact process in play. I will read this more formally. We will go through the details in more of a structured video series that will be only available for VIP once we launch our VIPtrader.com. That day is incoming. We're doing testing daily. I want to invite you all to join our VIP. Shout out to Luke. I love the fact that Luke today, VIP, caught a return to that same ascending triangulation. Let's take a look. Caught a return to the same ascending triangulation, the one we caught today. This is the exact chart that I brought the VIP in the back. We did it again. We did it again, guys. Day after day after day. It's the only way to beat the market. Flat top resistance, ascending line of support, smaller time frame, ascending triangulation, boom, boom. To the upside, move as expected. Beautifully well done. What Luke, long-term VIP, what he noted in the back was that there was a return to the flat top prior resistance, the throwback. Bulkowski, that's VIP. Luke, congratulations. Thank you for your input in the back. Guys, VIP is number one. Welcome to the group. If you're new, subscribe, turn on notifications, and we'd love to have you join with this specific link in the back. The only requirement is that you want to beat the market. I'm a former hedge fund owner, private, non-SEC, not financial advice. That link right there will allow you to join our group. You'll get access to our custom indicator, guys, which is doing phenomenally well. Trading well on a multitude of coins. I was looking at Doge, looking at Sol, trading well. In terms of the specifics, we invite you to join via this link or desktop computer today. Also here in BTCC, the longest standing crypto exchange. Longest standing. Forget FTX, worries with the newfound exchanges. BTCC has been around longer, than any other exchange. I love the platform. I really love the platform, and I love seeing you all trade on BTCC. $3,500 deposit bonus. We welcome you to join our group. We welcome you to take advantage of this market and the trades that are there for you. They're there for us too, guys. In terms of that, look at this speed resistance band one more time. Let it sink in. This is the type of work. This is the type of knowledge that once you have it in your toolkit, no one can take this away from you. That's my goal, is to equip you daily to frame through some of the most important tactics that are given to the pro traders in New York, okay? You have to trade against them. I'm telling you, they're in the markets right now, okay? They're in the markets when they go home from work or at work. You're trading against them. Guys, it's our job to make you as competitive as we possibly can. That's my goal in 2022 and beyond. It's 2022. We are building 2023. We're going to take it by storm. This is London with Bitcoin Spike and VIPTrader.com.